This is a covered string, and it's the most basic form of communication on the planet.
It is kind of fun though.
Get me a pentagon.
Unfortunately, these represent how a lot of us communicate online with prospects and clients and just in our marketing generally. Slow and it's not that clear for anyone on the other end, and it's annoying unless they're under 5 and in a treehouse. And unfortunately, even if you are a communication ninja, nobody reads everything you write on your site. People do not watch your videos to the end. They not gleefully read your product's instructions, and people just don't pay attention to much even if they do. So no matter how awesome you try to make all of these things, it'll probably never be good enough so that people just don't want their questions answered on their own terms. And we now want our questions answered even faster than ever, which is where this comes in. Sorry, not Angry Birds. WhatsApp Business. So with the majority of website traffic these days being from mobile devices, it seems like a no-brainer to give people the easiest, fastest and least corporate communication method going, and that might just be WhatsApp Business. So in this video, I'm going to run over the pros and cons of using WhatsApp as the communication tool for your own business, and you can decide if you want to add it to your email sticks and your websites, or even replace your cup and string with it totally. Although, don't go doing anything crazy. So quickly, how does it work? Well, it's like regular WhatsApp, except you get this new section at the top, which is business tools as an option. Funky. In here, you can set up a catalogue of products, label groups people, kind of like email where you just make a list and then message the people only in that list. You can create automated responses, set business hours, out of offices, write quick replies, so you know when you get asked the same question time and time again, you just hit a button in WhatsApp with a templated answer and hey presto. And then you can send automated greeting messages to people when they do contact you to let them know that you won't be long. It's really easy to use, it's a familiar platform you probably already use, and it's slick in there. So what are the pros of using this for your business? Well, firstly, support. You don't have to give this to just anyone. You could make it for client support only. You could even just give it to your top clients and tell them it's exclusive for the fastest support, as email will always just take longer to respond to. And of course, you can have it on your website so any new visitors who want questions can get fast answers. Sales. I'd be willing to bet that you sold more using this. Someone goes on your website, they fill in a form, they put in their personal Gmail address, they only check once a week, and then your reply just gets lost in the sea of junk that attacks their inbox daily, and then they go cold. They contact you on WhatsApp, and sure, you might not get to them straight away, but when you do, you can start a conversation. Not a game of chess where you have to wait for each other to make a move. This is table tennis communication. It's fast-paced and you can use it to convert there and then. Now I know chatbots do this and those live chats too, but we all know we're not talking to someone at the business who actually cares, and they often can't answer complex questions without asking if they can email you an answer later. So you just end up playing chess again. 3. Mixed media. Voice notes, videos, pictures. You have a really fast way here to communicate visually without something going to spam because it looks like a dodgy attachment. So imagine this. Someone asks a question about your product or service. You answer them and say, look, here's a picture of a client using this and the result it gave, or here's a video of this in use. Specific to that request. And voice notes. They're the phone call anyone can have when it's convenient to them. And it's very human compared to other forms of written communication online. Automation. The biggest ever increase to customer satisfaction on the London Underground wasn't faster trains or a cleaner environment or less congestion. It was when they added how long a train was going to be to arrive on a platform on those digital signs. Putting it simply, people would rather wait 10 minutes and know about it than wait 1 minute without any idea how long it was going to be. We just don't like not knowing. So if you have a global audience, time zones are confusing, they might want a fast answer. They WhatsApp you and you have an automated reply that simply says you'll be open at 9 AM GMT, 4 AM ET, 12 PM PT, they'll have peace of mind. Status. Have you ever seen this section of WhatsApp? It's called status. It's like a little story on Instagram. Nobody ever posts to it. This is potentially your own private social media platform for anyone who has your number. I'm going to call it Edbook. You can post little stories here, images, videos, updates about your business, and on Android you even get a little dot next to the status tab which tells you that someone has posted something. Why is no one doing this? Labels. So I touched on this earlier. You can label your contacts, clients, prospects, lapsed leads and so on, and then let's say you want to sell some more of your digital product, you can send the lapsed leads a voucher code that's valid for the next 2 hours and that's it. You can even just send them to the product info if you've got that set up in WhatsApp. Product itself. So if you're a personal brand who offers consultancy or a mentorship program or an inner circle, this can just be a service you charge for. It's $200 a month and you can WhatsApp me any question you like between 9 to 5 PM. I mean, that's just an example, you don't have to do that. But you could also group people together and use it in the same way people use Slack as support groups. 100% delivery. Emails bounce. WhatsApps don't. Well, it's rare anyway. That's it. Short one. Setup. To add this anywhere, you just take the link it gives you in the app, paste it somewhere, that's it. And when people click on the link, it will open WhatsApp on their phone. Outsource. You don't have to manage this yourself either. You can get a VA to do it if you please, or just someone on your team. CRM. It's possible to link this to your CRM too, which can bring all your contacts over to your database, and you can continue to manage them in the same way as before. In fact, could even be a way to build your database faster. And then the last thing that I love about this is it's free, bar WhatsApp taking your data to sell. It won't cost you anything at all. So there's a lot of pros for WhatsApp Business. What are the cons? Well, firstly, it's annoying. I do not want people contacting me all the time. I have a strict policy on WhatsApp, 100% no for clients, because clients message you at 10 PM asking a question and then it goes on forever. I have one client I let WhatsApp me, but I just find him interesting. It leaves the professional realm and then you just get into the friend zone, so simply managing this might not be for you. But of course the automation can make it clear when you are open. The second thing is it's on your phone. You will end up working. You'll be sat there at night with your phone in your hand and you'll just end up checking your WhatsApp messages and seeing a client has sent you something really annoying and you just won't be able to stop thinking about it, and then 2 hours later it's midnight and you've solved the issue. Amazing support for them, a life ruiner for you. A simple fix is just to have a separate business phone for this though, so it's not really that hard to fix. Another reason is people just don't want businesses to WhatsApp them. Now, I threw this in as more of a topic of conversation other than a definite con. People opt in for a business to talk to them, which means they can opt out on WhatsApp, so it's not spammy, but actually you might still want to keep your traditional contact methods live because not everyone will want to use this. And also in Australia, WhatsApp's not that big, and in the USA, Telegram has a big market share. So if you do decide to push WhatsApp hard, make sure you know your audience. I think for a lot of personal brands and individuals, WhatsApp Business is something you should check out. It's just really convenient for a lot of people. And I think if you can create the right system to use it, you might actually have an incredibly powerful tool here. Anyway, I've got to go. I've got a massive client call now, so I'm just going to go and take that.
Hello?